About Shamrock Manor. This all began on September the 16th of 2004 in the last administration by opening a mailbox and stuffing mailbox, breaking a federal law. Second, on the 17th of November of '04, there was a rush complaint by Joseph Boxey about running a business at 3900 Swingle. On the 18th, I appeared before City Council. Ms. Edwards, that was the council member, said that I wasn't notified. I opt out. The letter came to Donald Burns Enterprises. That property was in my name since 1991. I did not apply to those deed restrictions. These are deed restrictions that went to where I've been appearing before City Council. I've appeared at Civic Club meetings at Betsy Swingle Community Center. 6 weeks ago, I was here locked out. The next day, Neighborhood Protection, the head of Neighborhood Protection, was at my home. Across the street, 3 times we've called in 4 years. They still ain't put a yellow sign. I appeared before the Civic Club meeting last Tuesday and waited while 2 city officials was there waiting for law enforcement to show up. The president of the Civic Club said, quote, unquote, we were waiting on Officer so-and-so so that we can control Mr. Burns from disrupting the Civic Club meeting. There has not been a time that I have disrupted. He is always the aggressor. And during this same meeting, he confronted me about this. This is $10,000 where I defended them deed restrictions. They didn't want to take them to trial. Right after that last Civic Club meeting, right here, building inspector. Something that his 311 complaints get answered in with 24 to 48 hours. Thirdly and last, my son and my mother of my son and myself went to Law Elementary, Woodson Junior High, Worthing, and Sterling. My son served our country, not your prison system. I'm not about rehabilitation. I am rehabilitated and breaking cycles. I'm not playing with this. This is my freedom of speech, and now they're attacking my civil liberties and encouraging other people to call the Board of Pardons and Parole to stop me. And these are at public-sponsored meetings, listened to by 3 city officials. And like I've always said, I've been down here. I record them. They don't want me to record their public meetings because it's the truth. You can't hide the truth. And that's what, I mean, I've been down here when I was at 2016. There was plenty of feedback about the curfew, graffiti, when I was living in my white world and I was on parole. But now I go back to Sunnyside where I was raised since '68. I don't hear nothing. Y'all have a nice day.
Thank you. Ms. Shamrock, to be followed by Mr. Ray Field.
Shark.
Mayor Parker, members of the council, I wanted